guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for stopping by, and please don't forget to click the subscribe button. And if you're subscribed already, thank you so much. Thank you for the love, thank you for everything. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. I really appreciate it. So I want to say a big thank you to every one of you for your support and your kind words towards my last video, which was my first vlog ever. I've never done that before, so I really appreciate the support, and I'm hoping to do more of that when I have places to go to and I have contents to create. For those of you following me on Instagram, you notice I got some products from Juvia's place, which is a black owned beauty line. I'm going to be trying some of these products on my face today. I want you guys to watch it with me. I want you guys to learn from it. Let me know what you think, let me know what you feel, and enjoy yourself. The first thing is for me to prime my face. I'm using a gel foundation primer called Anso. It was a gift from Beauty Console when I got some packages from her. So I just applied the primer all over my face. Then next is my foundation. I didn't really do so much face prep today. I had Juvia in Togo and Lagos. I ended up using Togo 210 because it was much darker than Lagos, and I didn't want to use a color that was extremely bright, so I had to use the darkest shade that I got, which was Togo. And luckily for me, it was my skin color. So I'm just applying the foundation step by step, starting from one portion of my face using a sponge and just blending it all over the other parts of my face. When I used this primer, I was really skeptical about what it was going to look like or how it was going to have effect on my foundation. But looking at how it was now, I was kind of really confident about the primer. So guys, see how the finished foundation application looks. I took my time, starting from one portion, then extending to other parts of my face. Then after applying, I still go all over my face again just to make sure everything is flawless. I made use of Juvia concealer in 10. Yeah, so I used 10. I applied under my eye, my nose bridge, my forehead, my chin, and under my brow bone, specifically because I haven't trimmed my brow. So this was the only alternative I had, just to ensure that I got good brows at the end of the day. So guys, I'm using a wet sponge or a damp sponge. Don't let me use the word wet, it was damp. So I'm just using it to blend the concealer into the other parts of the face where I want to draw attention to. So highlight basically is just to put attention to some parts of the face and define the canvas of the face. So that's what I'm just doing basically. I'm blending into every part of the face where I want to draw attention to, and I'm using a sponge. You could use a brush depending on what you're comfortable with, but I'm more comfortable using a sponge lately, so I'm just going to use that. And I'm going in with my Fenty setting powder in hazelnut. I've been using this powder for a very long time, and I like it because no matter the foundation and the concealer I use, the powder kind of gives me this complete full coverage. Like, I already have a full coverage of my under eye bags, but it still makes everything feel really covered. If you guys can notice the difference between the two eye bags, like when I used the Fenty setting powder, it kind of covered my eye bags completely. So that's why I always like to apply this setting powder before I use my translucent setting powder to bake my face. So now guys, for today I used a completely different method. I already highlighted my face first before applying my contour cream, or let me say contour foundation stick. I'm using Juvia's place contour foundation stick in the name Katsina as my contour cream. So I'm doing a cream contour today, which is very unlike me. Guys, notice that I'm using a completely different sponge. I don't know if you noticed, but you can go back to see that this sponge I'm using is completely different from the one I used before. It's neat, so I didn't want to mix the colors together so that I don't end up having different mixture of colors on my face at the end of the day. So I just basically use a new sponge and make sure it's damp, then I just blend it in. Note that I'd already highlighted my face before this. Normally I would highlight and then contour before putting the powder, but because of the fact that I'm using a new foundation and a new concealer and I don't know how it works, I'm just trying to see another technique that might work for me, and I feel like this technique is working. My face is getting defined. If you can see very well, like the concealer is showing, the highlight is showing, the contour is showing, so my face is properly defined. So what I'm doing now is I'm going over those portions that I highlighted before with my Fenty hazelnut setting powder, just to make sure that attention is drawn to those places, because initially I only did that for under my eye, but now I'm going to go over all the other parts of the face that I already highlighted, using the sponge I used to highlight my face and not the one I used to contour my face. So please, you can have as much sponge as you want. Then I'm going in with my Kat Von D translucent setting powder. So this powder is this powder is basically going to do for me is majorly to bake the face and to set it, and it was going to sit in my face for a very long time, this particular powder, while I do work on other parts of my face. So I'm just going to apply it at this portion, like under my eye and I think my nose bridge, because those are the places I really want attention to be. The other parts are just attention, and I need attention there too, but not so much attention. So I'm just going to highlight under my eye with the translucent powder and my nose bridge, and I just leave it that way. That's just it. So guys, for my brows, I'm going to be trying to use this Juvia brown eyeliner. I'm going to see how it's going to come out. If it doesn't come out well, I'll definitely use my pencil. So this is what the brown eyeliner looks like, and I feel like it's going to be great for my brows. So I'm going to use it right now on my brows. However, you guys shouldn't forget that I do not have my brows trimmed. I've been lazy to do that because I'm considering, instead of trimming myself, why don't I just shred it? But I haven't decided yet what I want to do with the brows, but just go away. So the highlighter comes in with this brush, like an angle brush, and this very slim eyeliner brush that I've been trying to get for a while. So I'm just going to use this angle brush to fill in my brows. So let's see how this works. So I'm basically going to outline my brows like I always do. If you want a full tutorial on how I do my brows, I have a video already that I've done. I can actually put the link to this video. So I basically outline my brows with the brush, then I fill it in with the content that I have left in my brush, because I didn't want the brows to be too dark and I didn't know how the liner was going to pop out on my brows, so I was just trying to be careful. So I'm just filling in with the leftover that I have in my brush. Then I do the same thing to the other brow. I just draw it. Like you guys will notice, my brows were not so perfect this time around, but we move. Then I'm highlighting and correcting with my Ferrarucci concealer. I gently highlight my brow and I blend properly. Then I'm going in with my LA Girl eyeshadow primer to prime my eye and just prep my eye for the eyeshadow work that I want to do. I'm not going to be doing anything seriously because I'm just trying out some of these products and they are new. So I'm just going to do something really simple and easy. I'll be using 2 shades from this palette. I'm using zakiyA and Nana. I'm going in first with Nana with a very small brush. I'm just going to try to locate my eye crease and just apply the eyeshadow gently. What I noticed with this particular eyeshadow is that it's extremely pigmented, like it's very pigmented. Very little quantity and the color is popping already. So that's one thing and it was very easy to also blend, considering that I was using a very small brush and applying and also blending at the same time. It was very easy to blend. So now I'm just going to go in with a bigger brush, using the zakiyA eyeshadow color. Guys, can you see how the colors are just popping out? So I just use it all over my eye crease, above my eye crease, just as a transition color. Then I'm going in with Faso. I'm using a flat brush for Faso. So basically what I'm trying to say is that this eyeshadow is extremely pigmented. You don't need to take too much to get the colors that you want, and that was one thing I really enjoyed, and it was also very easy to blend for me, so I didn't really spend so much time blending. So the kind of look I'm trying to achieve is just something very simple. So I'm using the Faso eyeshadow color. It's pigmented, it has shimmer in it, so I'm just trying to create a semi cut crease kind of look, showing the transition color, making transition color pop, and also the actual eyeshadow color that I want to use pop. So I'm just blending across my eye crease. This is not a serious cut crease. I'll just say it's a semi-cut crease look, just to make sure that my colors are popping out very well. And that's just it. I use the flat brush in applying this particular eyeshadow, and I just blend it in so you guys can see. It's just something really simple. Then I go in with my eyeliner using the black Juvia eyeliner. I'm using the slim eyeliner brush that was in the package, and I'm just going to use it to line my eye. So I'm basically lining the lash line, the upper lash line. I'm ensuring to line it properly so that we don't have colors staining the lashes or colors staining the eyeliner. Then I'm going to extend it to the edges of my eye, just to make sure that my eyeliner is popping very well. I'm kind of creating a very wing liner, so you guys can see how the wing liner is popping. Then I'm going to apply a mascara just to clear off all the eyeshadow particles that dropped on my lashes. I'm also going to do the same thing to the other eye, the same method, and that's just it. Then I'm also going to line the waterline, which is also the lower lash line. I'm going to ensure to line it properly. I'm using the same brush as well to line. Then to complete my eye, my damp brush that I use in applying the setting powder, I'm just going to go over those portions again with that damp brush. I'm not applying any powder this time. I'm just using the damp sponge to touch those portions that I highlighted, just to make all the colors the highlights calm down and still pop. Then I'm using the Zaron face definer. I'm using the dark shade in the face definer to contour my face. So I'm just going to apply it like a powder on all the portions of the face that I contoured, which is my chin, my cheekbone, my forehead, and my jawline. I'm just going to use a very loose brush to apply it, and just to make sure that my face is defined. Guys, can you see how I'm going from one portion of the face to the other? And I'm also ensuring to blend in properly and to make sure that the colors are rightly used. Then I'm also going to do the same thing to my nose. I don't know if you notice, but I use like a darker shade of powder for my nose, and just to define my nose. If you guys can see very well, my nose is getting defined, and I'm also using a very slim brush to do that. I'm just trying to achieve a properly defined nose, and that's a very simple and easy way for you to do that. You don't have to do the cream contour. This is basically the easiest way. Then for my blush, I'm using a classic blush, and I'm using the pink and orange. I kind of mixed it together, a very little quantity, and I'm just applying it a little bit above my contour, my cheekbone, and I'm just blending it into my skin gently and properly and softly as well. It's like I'm not applying anything, but I am actually applying. So this method works for me. Then for face highlight or bronzer, I'm using moodbeauty, one of the shades in Solatia palette, and I'm just applying it on the top of my lip, my eye cheekbone. I'm smiling. That's the easiest way for me to get my eye cheekbone. I just smile and I just apply the highlighter on my high cheekbone and all the other portions of the face that I highlighted, which includes my nose bridge, which includes my forehead and my chin. So I'm just applying on all those portions of my face. Guys, can you see how my nose contour is popping? I'm actually feeling it as well. So this is just very easy steps, and because my brow bones are not properly trimmed, I decided to put a little bit on my brow bone just to make me glow in a very different way. For my lips, I'm doing something entirely different from what I used to do. I'm going for very deep or dark lips, and I used Beyond Beauty and Nuban lipstick. So to line my lips, I'm using the Beyond Beauty lipstick. I'll check for you, see the exact shade in the description box. So I use the Beyond Beauty to line my lips. Guys, I'm officially lining my lips properly, so you guys can see how to line your lip, or very easy ways to line your lip. I'm using a brush, a lip brush, to just apply the lipstick on the corners of my lip, and I'm also filling it in bit by bit, because this is not the only color I want to use on my lip. I'm trying to achieve a mini ombre lip, so this is why I'm using this method, and just going to blend. Then I'm going to go in now with my Nuban lipstick in pink. I'll put the name of the shade in the description box below, and I'm just going to use it to fill in the space in my lip and pat my lips together, or tap my lips together until I achieve the color that I actually want. I'll keep doing this until the color looks like what I actually envisioned in my head to achieve. While I was doing my lip, I realized that the under lip were not properly lined, so I decided to go over it again and decided to show you guys another easy way to achieve lining your lip. If you feel like your lips are not properly lined, you can just join the lips together and try to reline the edges of your lip. And that's what I did at this point. When I realized that my lips were not looking properly lined, I just pat the lips together and I lined it. Going in now with my powder, Bare Minerals in Clove 28. I'm using a big brush to apply the powder all over my face, and just to blend everything in together and make everything look great. Look, just to put everything together. So I'm using my powder brush to apply the powder and just blend it all over my face, my hair, my neck, so everything don't look different from each other. Then for my nose and the top part of my lip, I'm just going to use a smaller powder brush. I'm going to use that to apply the powder on all the other portions of my lip, of my face, that the big brush wouldn't get to. So just to make it easy and straightforward for me. Then I'm going to apply a mascara just to define my lower lashes, because I'm not fixing false lashes under my lash line today. So I'm just going to use a mascara to apply that. I'm just going to apply a mascara on the lower lash just to bring it out and make my eyes pop out very well. You guys will notice the difference in the two lashes after I use my mascara. Guys, can you spot the difference? Then I use my setting spray. I wasn't filming that and I didn't realize until after I'd used it. And that's it. Hey guys, so this comes to the end of today's tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For Juvia's Place Cosmetics overall, I'll give it 95 over 100 because the foundation was really on fleek. The contour, the foundation stick I used for my contour worked really well. As you guys can see, the eyeshadow is really pigmented. I love it. Then let me now talk about the eyeliner. So if you guys remember, I used the brown eyeliner for my brows, and you guys, can you see how my brow looks? Like, it's great. I also used the black to line my eye itself, and I like the fact that even as much as this eyeliner is popping, it's very easy to clean, it's very easy to correct with a concealer. And that's one thing I really liked. Like, it's been a while since I found eyeliner that could easily correct without so much mess on the face, and this eyeliner actually did the magic for me, because I had issues with eyeliner. I didn't film that part, and I still had to clean, and it still came out really great. So I'll give Juvia's Place Cosmetic 95 over 100. It's great, it's good, and I like the finish as well. Like, guys, can you feel my look? So guys, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial today. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and if this is your first time here, please click the subscribe button for amazing video by me.